Hello, and thanks for returning to the Daily Bread Bible Study. We are currently looking at day 119 for Tuesday, April 28th, 2020, focusing on 1 Chronicles chapters 3 through 4. There's more names here in the two chapters we have of Chronicles. In Chronicles chapter 3, I find it interesting to compare the genealogies that we have in Chronicles with the genealogies of Jesus in Matthew. There are some notable things to mention about that. One is that it skips a little bit from Joram to Jotham there in Matthew. Thus, the things that are omitted in Matthew's gospel instead of here in Chronicles is Uzziah and Joash, Amaziah, and Azariah. Those are 1 Chronicles 3:11 through 12. Those four individuals are skipped over and glossed over there to fit within the genealogy of Jesus. The second is Jehoiakim is omitted. That is moving straight from Jeconiah from Josiah. So Josiah, Jehoiakim, and Jeconiah, Jehoiakim is left out. We see the third kind of strange things is Pedaiah versus Salathiel as the father of Zerubbabel, which Zerubbabel is just a fun name to say. But the differences in the two documentations of lineage, say that these names are different. So not exactly sure. And then the fourth is just after Zerubbabel, it's a little harder to track the differences, since that's kind of where it winds down and starts, slowing down there in Chronicles, because Jesus comes after the time of Chronicles. Anyways, moving on to 1 Chronicles chapter 4. There are a few things of note here. So first is this person named Jabez, this Judean from the tribe of Judah. This Jabez is somehow very much revered. In 1 Chronicles 4:9 it says, Jabez was honored more than his brothers, and his mother named him Jabez, saying, because I bore him in pain. Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, Oh, that you would bless me and enlarge my border, and that your hand might be with me, and that you would keep me from hurt and harm. And God granted what he asked. We see that Jabez is mentioned really only one other time. This section in 1 Chronicles is where it's mentioned, but the section in 1 Chronicles 2:55 is the other time Jabez is mentioned. It says, the families of the scribes that lived at Jabez, the Tithrathites, the Shimeathites, and the Succothites. These are the Kenites who came from Hamath, father of the house of Rechobah. So these Kenites, which remember is Moses' father-in-law Jethro, he is a Kenite. The other thing I'd like to note, the only other thing really noteworthy in this list of names, is Judah dispossesses the descendants of Ham. Remember the curse of Ham, or the curse of Canaan, which was discussed in Genesis 9:25 through 27. That was on day number 3 of the Daily Bread Bible Study. We get to see that his descendants, the Judeans, dispossess the descendants of Ham, the one who becomes known as Canaan. In 1 Chronicles 4:39, they journeyed to the entrance of Gedor, to the east side of the valley, to seek pastures with their flocks, where they found rich, good pasture and land that was very broad, quiet, and peaceful. The former inhabitants there belonged to Ham. And so this lineage of Canaan and Ham, as we mentioned last time, discussing the sons of Noah, we also see that come up again, that In a lot of ways, there are deep family connections here in this part of the world, and especially at this time in the world. So we see lots of these descendants connected through there. So that's all I have for you for today. I look forward to getting past all of these lineages and trying to pull some more comparisons with First and Second Kings that we will be able to see up a little bit later. But thanks for joining me for another day of the Daily Bread Bible Study.